Hey guys, Enter Phoenix here, and welcome to part 5 of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers Sky. Okie dokie, so we in the last part we did Sentry Duty missions, and let's turn that down a little bit. And then we are now going to do Waterfall Cave, so yeah, awesome. I'm gonna save. Very cool. And yeah, we did the jobs and the Sentry Duty mission, and now we are up to chapter 5. I'm just thinking, what accent could I do for chat? Or maybe my I can't remember what accent it is, but it's like an old-fashioned, like an UR accent. There has a place named Treeshound Forest. In Treeshound Forest, time has apparently stopped. Huh? Eek, what did you say? You're saying time stops. Hey, hey. Yes, that's correct. Time has come to a standstill in Treeshound Forest. The wind has stopped, the clouds are motionless. I think it's like an Irish accent, but I'm not entirely sure. Dewdrops on leaves won't fall. I mean, it's more like an old-fashioned American accent than Irish, to be honest, because it hasn't got all the... but yeah. Dewdrops on leaves won't fall, they just hang on there, suspended. In Treeshound Forest, time itself has truly stopped. Time has stopped? But, how could something this awful happen? It's unthinkable. Yes, the unthinkable has happened. Why has time stopped in Treeshound Forest? Well, it's because Treeshound Forest time gear was stolen. Huh? The time gear was stolen? That's what made time stop. Hey, hey, hey. I've heard it was possible, but now it's really happened. I don't get it though. Why would anyone take a time gear? Quiet, everyone. Officer McNazone has already started an investigation. It's hard to believe that anyone would dare steal a time gear. But if one time gear can be stolen, the others may also be in danger. The officer has to be notified immediately if we notice any suspicious characters. So keep that in mind. Let us know if you notice anything. That is all. Alright, everyone. Here's to another busy day of work. Hooray! Awesome, awesome. Are you there? You do come here. You become quite good at your work. I'm impressed with your capture of Drowsy. That was very admirable. So, all will finally be assigned a mission worthy of proper exploration team. Really? Yay! Let me see your wonder map. Daenerys, open the wonder map. Treasure Town is here. And over here is where we'd like you to investigate. See, there's a waterfall flowing here. By all appearances. Or it's just an ordinary waterfall. I don't think I can keep this up. Yeah, it's kind of slowing down the progress of the videos, so that's all understood. Good. Awesome. Oh, what's wrong? You're shivering. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep doing that accent because it's kind of slowing down. Like, having to think of like that accent takes a lot of thinking to do. Oh, for me it does, because it's like, I don't know, I can't really do an Irish accent, but it's more like an UR type, it's like an old-fashioned, like, American accent, I guess. Like, before they sounded like they do now, Americans used to sound a lot more like the British. Wait, what were we doing? Oh, you two. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, so before we set off, we're going to get an update on the characters. Hey Diglett, it's a new day. Let's buckle down and focus. See what Krogant has to say. What are you doing here all this time? Huh? This is very funny, actually, because, like, I would like to know more about Krogant's back history. Now, I'm sure, like, I don't know if there is a mod, like, maybe somebody can tell me, like, I don't know if there's, like, a mod, like, where Krogant features. Oh, Daenerys and Viserion. Oh, Chimako doing that. Let's see how we're doing for time. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm currently, like, doing Fiona's Tale and Explorers of Sky at the same time. So, like, for those who aren't familiar, Fiona's Tale is a ROM hack of Explorers of Sky. And right now I'm up to the moth boss. I've forgotten the name of the Pokemon. Silly, quite silly actually, because I just did that part, but it's really, really like, it's quite tricky. Probably harder than all of the bosses in Explorers of Sky, so I'm not looking forward to beating that boss. Well, I am looking forward to beating him, just not like not having to go through the process of taking on that boss because it's such a tricky boss. Okie dokie. Over here I've forgotten their team name. But yeah, if like I was saying, if somebody could make like a special episode of Krogant, like that would be really cool. Like a ROM hack of Krogant. I just want to see that. I mean, for all I know, somebody's probably already done it. Like, I mean, maybe eventually we might do our own ROM hacks. I'll see how it goes. Like, I think there's so many ROM hacks out there that I think we will kind of have our hands full, if that makes sense. I don't think we're really gonna have like unless we get like. If we're doing, like, really well, like, we beat Explorers of Sky, like, we did all the stuff, like, recruiting a Calcion, getting all the legendaries, all that stuff, and I might look at it, but, like, I think otherwise, I think we got enough meat to get on with, so, I think if we start delving into, like, other stuff, then I think that's gonna kind of complicate things, so. We'll see how we do. If we do loads and loads, if we, like, I'm talking about in the far future here, because it will take a long time to beat Explorers of Sky, but especially, like, I'm only doing, like, 1 hour a day, I think, so it's going to take a long time to get that far. But, like, let's suppose we run out of things to do, like, we've done loads and loads of mods, and, like, I don't know. I don't even know if this stream will make it that far, to be honest, like, because things are always changing, like, my situation at work is always changing, like, I might get a different job where I have less time to do streaming, or, like, I mean, I always find the time, so. Yo, another great day. Marat Dojo. Okay, so, this is something that's now cool. It will reopen. I'm not entirely sure what part of the game it reopens in, but like, what part of this game it reopens, but we will do those dungeons, the mazes, but I will probably do them when we do final maze, if that makes sense. Finally, my first visitors. I was thinking of doing like a Japanese accent for Marowak, but I'm not going to do that because like political. I don't want my streams to become politically incorrect, so. And I may end up doing a Chinese accent instead, so that wouldn't look good. Yeah. I don't know. There's certain accents you can't do. If you're a European, you have to stick to doing European accents. I don't know. There's the entrance to the training mazes. I have to tell you one thing. Training mazes aren't like ordinary dungeons. There's an icky part, you see. To avoid losing your items in the treasure bag, put them in Kangashan storage before you go in. If you get KO'd, you don't blah blah, icky dokie. Now at the moment, if you're watching this, you're probably watching it like pre-recorded. I mean, When I say pre-recorded, it's not pre-recorded because it's live, right? But what I mean is you're not watching it live, so in a way it might as well be pre-recorded because this is currently like an unlisted stream, so I'm gonna start doing live streams public, but only once I see like if people are watching, then I might do that because that would make sense, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't really make sense for me to do a live stream publicly if people aren't kind of watching, if that makes sense, because basically it would mean like I could mess up the stream and it's much easier to just start the stream over, if that makes sense. But like if people are watching, then there's like more of an incentive to kind of sort of get it right kind of thing the first time. Like, anyway, I haven't had to repeat streams too much, but okie dokie, I think I'll sell some more items. Let's see, what can we sell? I think we'll sell that gummy. Because I want another reviver seed, please. Oh, that's all good. Ducky. Oh no, he wasn't selling reviver seeds anyway. Never mind. Anyway, how was Team Poochie doing? Yeah, there's probably a special episode about these guys for all I know. And I know there's definitely one of Team Orwood. I think there is. But yeah, if there isn't a special episode or ROM hack of Krogan, someone should make one because that would be so cool. Okay, Doki, an update on the Doug Trio storyline. If you follow this game all the way to the end, you'll like where the twist at the end is like. I mean, it's fairly predictable, but like, I'm not going to spoil it, like, but it's a long way away. The twist. Anyway, I think we've done all the Treasure Town stories. I think we're gonna just see anything more on the beach. No, I think we're all good. Okay, we're gonna check out Spinder's Calf, if it's open. Shop of Hope and Dreams. Opening soon, Wimberg. I like that. Okie dokie, so... awesome. Right, well, without further ado, did I save earlier? Well, I'm going to save just in case. So, off we go to Waterfall Cave. Secret Waterfall, to be exact. And we'll just view the top screen, because that will look cooler. Awesome. Here we go, Secret Waterfall. Now I go back to the touchscreen. So this is the waterfall that's supposed to have a secret. Wow! Water's pounding down. What did you think was going to happen if you jump into a waterfall? It's like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Don't they jump into a waterfall? Like there's the guy who's like, I saw through tears or something. Like the guy who's gone a bit demented. He's like, lost his mind. His mind's been addled by the Crystal Skull, and he's saying to Indiana Jones, oh, through the skulls, through tears I saw or something. Or I can't even remember, but it wasn't the best movie. Oh, mysterious shadowy figure. Okie dokie. What was that? Alarm. One of my alarms went off. Happened again. I saw something. Okie dokie. Awesome. What did I just see? Oh, what's the matter, Daenerys? What, you had another vision? This time a Pokemon leaped into the waterfall. You saw that. And not only that, there's a hidden cave behind the waterfall. But it looks like that water is crashing down really hard. Imagine if there was actually a solid cliff wall behind that waterfall. Yeesh. We'd be pounded badly. What do you think, Daenerys? Yeah, believe in the demented visions. Like, a person with a crystal ball, like, would you trust them? Saying, there's a cave behind this waterfall. Like, the chances are you would end up probably very badly. Like, I don't know what would actually happen if you tried to jump through a waterfall. Like, it's an interesting question. I'm actually interested to know the answer to that. Like, what would actually happen if you jumped into a waterfall? I assume you would just end up going downwards, probably. But if there was like a cave, like, I suppose it would depend on the speed of the waterfall. Because if it was going really if it was really pounding downwards, like, it probably wouldn't work. Like, if you tried to jump through it, that probably wouldn't work. I don't know. But anyway, it's Pokemon. We're not going to question the physics here, so. Okie dokie. Yeah, so I believe this is the first dungeon where monster houses can occur. But they're really, like, it's uncommon. Like, it's not. I know that it's happened to me once, like, in one playthrough of this game. It happened to me once, but it's, like, really, it's not common at all. Like, it's really, you'd have to be really unlucky. Like, and it might not even be until, like, later on in the game that the monster house unlocks. Like, I mean, there'll definitely be monster houses, I think, by the time we get to, like, the expedition that's coming up. Like, I think by then it will. See how long. Oh, yeah. 60 minutes. Okie dokie. Yeah. Okie dokie. Awesome. Yeah, this is the problem, like, with me picking Vulpix as my, my partner, is that her status will just change from, like, being present to running away, so. So when that happens, oh, I can't do that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, I thought it was worth the challenge. Okay, let's look at our health. Yeah. Well, this is the problem with choosing. I mean, it's not all bad, but, like, at least she fights. Anyway. Odin for health. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is gonna add an extra layer of challenge, because, like, if I hadn't have picked Vulpix, then we wouldn't have to worry about that. But, like, unfortunately I did, so. Yeah, so I don't think monster houses can happen unless you're, like, really unlucky. Like, you'd have to be really, like, and they might not even happen, actually, like, at this point in the game. I would be interested, like, to ask AI that question. Because I can fact check myself as we're going along. Awesome, awesome. Oranberry. Oh man, this is just so easy, like compared to even like Mount Bristle, this is a lot easier. But like compared to like the mods that I'm currently doing, like the ROM hacks, like this is just so easy, like there's no comparison. You can pretty much just relax, to be honest. I might not even like bother to use save states, to be honest, because it's just such an easy dungeon. Actually, that we can sell for profit. Swap that over. We need an apple, I think. Anyway, then the next tricky dungeon I would say after this one is Foggy Forest. And that one, like, for a beginner, like somebody playing through on their first time, that one is probably quite tricky. Like, for somebody going through the game on their first time, like, I'd say the hard dungeons are, like... Yeah, I'd say it's, like, it goes... Mount Bristle, Foggy Forest, Steam Cave. I'd probably say, like, in terms of, like, difficulty, like... I'd probably say the hardest pre-game dungeon is... Hidden Highlands. Hidden Highlands, that one is quite... Either Hidden Highlands or Tree Shroud Forest, I think it is. Yeah, so the tricky dungeons are... and maybe Brine Cave a little bit. Yeah, so I would say probably, like, pre-game, Mount Bristle, Foggy Forest, maybe Steam Cave, but, like, I wouldn't say Steam Cave is hard. It's more like the boss at the end. And then after that, Tree Shroud Forest, probably. Actually, some of the dungeons in the future are quite tricky. Yeah, maybe, what's it called? I can't remember, to be honest. Oh, Ducky! Oh. I'm gonna call him Ducky. Because I like ducks. Quack! No, I think we have to make it to the end. Oh, Ducky! I am gonna save. Well, I'm sorry, we take no prisoners. And if I'd said no, he would have just died. That would have been taking no prisoners, but like... Ducky! I love Ducky. I love duckies. I'm so glad a duck joined our team. Okay, let's see, how much do I have? And this is going to be the first time I think you run into, like... I think this is the first dungeon to have a Kelkleon shop, so... Okie, so we're going to swap that over. I don't think we need that sleep seed, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I will swap that for a sleep seed. A warp seed. Okay, so I've only got 1,000. Yeah, so you need to make sure that you've got the... enough money, otherwise, because if you don't have enough money... For that, I shall pay 10 cents. 10p. This guy is... Yes. Yeah, this guy's... He'll just rip you off left, right, and centre. He's like a con artist, I'd say. But unfortunately, with quite powerful moves. And that will be like the hardest. Actually, no, the hardest, because I tell a lie, because I was saying how one of the bosses in Fiona's Tale is like the hardest, harder than any in Explorers of Sky. Well, actually, no, that's true. Nothing beats Kelkleon. Like, if you consider Kelkleon a boss, or recruiting a Kelkleon, that's even harder. But yeah. Okie dokie, right. Yeah, Kelkleon is the hardest, probably. See if we can get that other reviver seed. Is there any moves that I think could do with a bit more? Yeah, I think Zen Headbutt, that would be cool. Yeah, maybe get that one up a bit. What the hell? That's stupid. I don't even get to choose which one it is. That's dumb. Never mind. I wish I'd sold it now. When did I save? I'll make a backup state just in case. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that because that's stupid. Okay, ginseng can go. 600. Thank you very much. Now I can buy that other reviver seed. You'll be surprised how expensive some... And look at him, he's selling it at a profit. What an absolute bastard. Oh no, damn it, demonetized. It's not that bad of a swear word. Yes, okie dokie. Was that max elixir already there? Oh, ginseng. Yeah, I don't know how he can sell that thing, like, what a rip-off. He's like making 90% more of the profit, I think. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, actually guys, would you be interested? Like, I'm sure you've seen it happen before, but do you want to see what happens if you steal from the Calcleon? I'm gonna let you in on it. Actually, there is one thing you can do. Maybe I shouldn't have bought from this guy, because there is one way you can steal from him. Okie dokie. If I show you guys, hang on. Let's see, do I have anything I can use to teleport me to a stairway? I think you need a pure seed. Yeah, we don't have a pure seed. We couldn't have taken his items. But anyway, just for fun, guys, I'm gonna show you what happens if you mess with the most powerful enemy / boss in the whole game. This is what's gonna happen. So let's say I think I'll take that ginseng. And I say no. No. My precious merchandise, catch thief. So obviously he's gonna... Yeah, like he's not even gonna use his... Like, you see what I mean, guys? Your moves only do 1 damage. Like, you stand no chance against this guy. See? He just one hit KOs you. Yeah, so hardest... Like, if you want to fight the final boss, go straight ahead, guys. But otherwise... Ducky, come back, Ducky! Ducky! Don't be bad, Ducky! Ducky, come back! Ducky! Come on, Ducky, don't be silly. He's just getting a bit lost, that's all. I'll let Ducky have a wander. I think Ducky should be allowed to have a stroll every now and then. Anyway, where is the stairway? Ducky! It's okay, Ducky, you can come back. Oh, what a sweet duck, honestly. He's just having his stroll. Let Ducky have his stroll. Yeah, these enemies are weak, so... I wouldn't worry about them too much. I mean, maybe I spoke too soon, but... Sing, what does that... I think that sends a Pokemon to sleep. Yeah, that's good. We're taking that. Get rid of the stupid tackle. Sing! Now Daenerys can sing! I can... Oh no. Oh yeah. Fair enough. I can sing! Maybe I should have kept that game sing. Ducky, be careful. Ducky! Careful, Ducky! Actually, I want to see what the top screen looks like, because I think we changed it to team stats, but... Yeah, okay, we've got Ducky there, very cool. Got Ducky there. I want to see what it looks like on the stream preview. Just waiting for it. Oh, not bad. Okie dokie. Alright, how long have we been streaming for? Half an hour. Wow, I'm amazed at how much I can talk. Anyway. Back to the touchscreen. Assume the microphone is on and I haven't been doing this the whole time with it off. Good. Okie dokie. Actually, do we have any useless orbs on us? Yeah, I don't like roll call or hate that. Yeah, let's swap that. That is a useless orb. Well, not completely useless, but... Ducky. I think we've said all we need to say. Obviously, that's another thing, the introduction of traps. We'll swap that oranberry around. Awesome. Wow, will you look at that, Daenerys? Look at all the gems sparkling. Look over there, it's a gigantic gem. Okay, guys. I'm probably gonna call this part this the end of this part, and we'll continue with the dialogue for the next part. Okie dokie, guys. See, and we'll do the other filler stuff like jobs and all that kind of stuff. Okay, guys, take care. See you next time.